This is the view driving into Wilcox at the crack of dawn. The dry heat of southern Arizona grows more than just cacti. The higher elevations contain a deep, well-drained soil that nurtures crops like corn, lettuce, beans, and grapes.
We are at 4,200 feet or so right here. So we're out of the low desert. At this elevation, the climate is much cooler.
That's enough to get farmers and winemakers to move here. The land is cheaper and more profitable for their business.
This area was ripe for growth in the wine industry.
Wilcox and surrounding cities use a lot of water, leaving many residents in Cochise County, like 77-year-old Wilford Kelch, high and dry.
They have a lot of water problems here.
Kelch has called this area home for 16 years. His well went dry in 2004, and he couldn't afford to dig deeper.
It seems like that the problems with these well drillers is it's all about the price.
Hydrologist Tom Meixmer says most areas in Arizona have an active groundwater management that restricts new pumping. But Wilcox is not one of those areas.
Which then means wells that were previously fine and productive for either homeowners, cities, or farmers, well, they'll go dry, or they might decrease production from them, and so they might have to drill a deeper well or take other actions to respond to the changes in hydrologic conditions.
Some of those actions include changing farming practices and talking to residents to find common ground.
I know if a pecan orchard has got to have their water. The livestock's got to have theirs. But still, that doesn't mean we should run it out on the road.
Many farmers use flood irrigation in order to water their crops, but one local vineyard named Zapara is looking to change that.
We drip irrigate approximately as many inches as it rains here. So we are not depleting the aquifer.
Zapara is located in what is known as the Wilcox Bench. Mark Jorvie believes grapevines are the best crop for Arizona because it requires a low use of water. Jorvie moved to Arizona with his wife to begin harvesting in their backyard in 2012. The couple dug their own well to support their home and business.
There are some water issues that I think we're going to have to work through in the coming future, but so far so good. We have water.
Hydrologist Meixmer says the rule of thumb is to dig 1,000 feet at a rate of $80 per foot. In an area without regulations, whoever is willing to pay the most will end up getting the water.
Well, they told me it was drilled to 400 foot, but while he was getting the deal made, it ran out of water.
Kelch was able to pull enough funds from his kids to build his own tank that he now has inside of his home. Others are not so fortunate and will have to move away. For Kelch, the fight for water regulation in the place he calls home continues.